Hi, this is Katia from EatSmartAgeSmart.com, and I know that most of my videos and a lot of my posts are geared towards nutrition because, of course, Eat Smart, Age Smart says it all. But honestly, you can eat well if you're not active. If you don't have a fitness regime, you're not necessarily going to age well simply because you need to burn off those calories, even if you are pretty good with your food. And today I'm going to actually talk about a great way to burn those calories and be fit and keep fit when you are on the road. Now, this you could use as well at home or at the gym, but the big problem is that people who tend to travel a lot for business or even for pleasure tend to let exercise and fitness slide by the sideline just because it's just too much to deal with. And I have to be honest, I myself, when I travel, have packed my exercise and fitness shoes with the best intentions of going to the gym at the hotel. I usually end up going to the gym at the hotel. The gyms at the hotels, most of the hotels I've stayed at are small, and sometimes the equipment is quite outdated, and it's just not the kind of environment I'm used to because I go, I exercise quite a lot and quite extensively, and I'm used to a certain environment. And this is a really, really great alternative for people who travel a lot for pleasure, or especially business travelers, because business travelers tend to sometimes not always eat well because you're up early, you're running around, and you're grabbing whatever you can, and you really want to keep that fitness going. It's called the Smart Gym. And it's going to be hard for me to show you everything about the Smart Gym because there's not a whole lot that's being captured. But I'm going to show you, this is like an elastic band, as you can see, if I scroll it up and down. It's an elastic band, and you basically are going to be able to do shoulder exercises, chest exercises, back exercises with these cables, and they mimic a lot of the cables that you'll find at the gym, but they're the elastics. And you've seen some of these elastics in most of the gym, the skinny ones with colored, but this is a lot more performant, a lot more resistant. This is good stuff. Also, this is something that you really will be able just to, I'll show you quickly. Look at this. You just fold it. If you have a pouch, these pouches are so inexpensive to buy, or if you have if you buy high-end shoes, they often give you a shoe bag, and maybe you have extra shoe bag. You put this in here. Look how it bunches up. You put it in your suitcase, and when you get to your hotel, you get up in the morning if you're a morning person to do your workout, or do it after your long day. But usually I find it when you go to conferences at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is exercise. You usually want to hit the bar or hit your bed. So this is perfect. You get up in the morning, put on a little music, or if you're watching the news or the morning shows, boom, you've got a great workout. Now you have here with the red handles, this is your medium strength. So this has a little more resistance, so you're working your muscles a little bit more. And I'm going to show you the green one that I have here. See here the green handles. And this is a light strength. So this is a little easier, a little less sort of resistance. And again, as I said, if you're putting it behind you, and I'm going to try to do this while I'm talking to you, putting it behind my chair, let's see if it works. Oh, there we go. It works. So look at this. And you can do, look at this. You're working, chest muscles. You could be working, if you're putting it underneath you, you could be working your shoulder muscles. All the exercises that you would be able to do at the gym, you could do it with this. You could work your lower body as well. The program comes with a couple of really neat things. It comes in a box. It's a full, complete gym in a box. And you have a DVD that gives you basic instructions on some of the exercises that you could do. So you could watch this before you leave, or you could pop it into your laptop and watch it while you do the exercises. You have here, I guess it's a door stopper. It's a foam door stopper. So this, if you're in a hotel, let's say you want to do certain exercises, maybe like work your back, you can simply put this behind the door. So this little foamy part here would be behind the door, and this part here would be facing you. And you can just put this through as such. And as you can see here, it would be held, and you could be able to use, as you can see here, you can do your exercises. So it's very, very complete. Now another piece that comes with this is a bar. And the bar will actually help you. You're going to be able to step at the bottom, at the base of the exercise, and you're going to be able to use the bar, and you can do tons of exercises that are geared towards sort of total body conditioning, because you could really involve your lower body with the Smart Gym and with the bar. So I'm going to show you what the bar looks like. Here's the bar. So when you get it, it comes detachable in two parts, as you can see, two parts, and then you just put it together and you snap it together and it's ready. So what you would do is you would basically put your handle right through the hole here, and you take it all the way across, and there you go. You have it set, and you do the same thing on the other side. You see how neatly it fits? See how it's fabulous. It's just brilliant. And then you're ready, and you can do, you know, different exercises, and hopefully you can see here what I'm doing, and you can do them also, you know, upper body, and you can be squatting at the same time. So it's really a really nifty little exercise system. And as I said, the best part about this is that it is so light and so easy. And let's say you wanted to even take the bar. Look at this. It folds nicely to two pieces, and that's something that you can take with you when you exercise. Another great thing I find about the Smart Gym, here you go, is that, you know, if you live on the East Coast, there are days where it is cold, it is snowy. I mean, you have snow up to your eyeball. And the last thing you want to do, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're working from a home office, the last thing you want to do is get dressed, you know, get to a gym either via public transport or via car, because it's just too much work. This is something that's fantastic for those days where you just don't want to go out, but you still want to get a great workout. And you're doing exercise that is really strength training and resistance training, so you're working your muscles, which is really, really important. And it's really something that a lot of people forget. They do a lot of aerobics, they do a lot of cardio work, and then they forget about the muscles. And you need to have that muscle mass as you age, because the muscle mass as you age, not only will it help you sort of have that strong body, but it's when you lose your muscle that you actually start gaining weight as you age, and that's definitely something that you want to keep on the radar. As I said, the DVD is very explicit, gives you great, you know, a lot of great ideas into some of the fitness exercises that you could do. And if you've used elastics in the past, a lot of people have, and actually, to be quite honest, I can see at my gym a lot of personal trainers are using, you know, the other thin elastics. So you already know a number of exercises, and these are great to use with this. And as you can see, because you have this sort of fabric finish to it, they will last longer. It's almost like a protective fabric. They will last much longer than the other traditional thin, you know, colored elastics. You know, the ones that I'm talking about. They come in yellow, green, blue, every color, in the, you know, sort of in the rainbow. And again, as I said, the red handle are sort of the medium resistance. You've got the green handle right here, which are more of the light resistance, and you have another one that's for more high resistance. But I think that if you're starting out, I think the light and the medium would actually work for you. If you come to eatsmarthsmart.com, I'm going to have more details on how or where you can get the Smart Gym. And I'm also going to have a lot more explicit information on this, simply because I think it's brilliant. I have to be honest with you. The fact that you could pack everything in a small pouch, and I'm going to take it up so you can see. Here you go. This is your gym, and you can take it with you when you're traveling, or you can have something on hand when, you know, the temperature is just not cooperating. That was a hard word to say after all this talk with you, but you still want to get that workout. The Smart Gym is a smart solution. So I hope you found this video helpful. I have a lot more information on health and fitness if you visit mybeautymatch.com. If you do visit our site, don't forget to sign up for the newsletter that I sent out once a week, packed with great information. And really, my purpose and my objective in life is really to convince you that eating well is fun, it's easier than you actually think, and it doesn't have to be punishment in you giving up everything that you like. And of course, another one of my goals is to convince you that fitness is fun and it actually is good for you and it's not that complicated. And if you follow very simple advice that I have to share with you, then you're going to be able to avoid all of those yo-yo dietings and those fat diets. You know, one day it's low carb, the other day it's no carb, the other day it's, you know, whatever. And you don't want to live like that, because life shouldn't be that complicated and food shouldn't be that complicated. So I definitely hope that you'll want to visit eatsmarthsmart.com and that you found this video helpful. If you have comments, leave them. I love comments.